The Matrix is designed to try to make you feel like you are small, that you are powerless, and that you are weak. But I am here to tell you and to show you that you are strong, you are powerful beyond all measure, you create your reality, and you can manifest your dreams. This tip will hopefully help you navigate your life into the direction of where you want to go. So find a way to... Hello, fellow beings of light. Welcome to the Lightworker community. My name is Monica, and in today's video, I am going to be showing you proof that what you focus on grows. Before I begin, I just want to say it feels like it has been forever since I've done a video. You may have noticed that I took last week off. It was my birthday week and I wanted to spend some time just relaxing and reading, and I found a yoga studio, so I've been doing yoga this week and just feeling very zen and just feeling refreshed and ready to get back at it. So if you've been in the Law of Attraction community for a while, then you know the phrase, what you focus on grows. This is huge in Law of Attraction because it talks about whatever your mind focuses on is what you're going to attract more into your life. You're going to see more proof or evidence of it. I've been thinking about this recently, and and the reason why actually I just remembered is because of this weekend, my husband and I were driving, and lately every time we drive, I keep pointing out what I call free dumpsters, because ever since we've been boondocking, meaning we're kind of out and about RVing with no hookups, we're not at a park, there's no designated campground or spaces, which means there's also no dumpsters, there's no place to put trash. And for people who aren't full-time RVing, this isn't really a problem because they may only be camping for like a week and they can bring their trash back with them to their permanent residence. Or if they're going to another place like a campground, they can bring it there because campgrounds always have dumpsters, right? So we were Googling and searching and couldn't find out what other full-time RVers who boondock do with their trash. No one talks about it. And not every place, unfortunately, has a actual dump place. I don't know what it's called, but like, you know, they call it the dump, where you go and drive and you pay a fee and you take your trash. And we would be totally happy to pay a fee and do that. But again, like I said, not every place does that for some reason. So in the beginning, it was a little bit of a struggle, but since then I have figured out where to dump our trash. It's usually like 1 or 2 household bags, right? And I've mostly been finding them at gas stations. So there have been a lot of gas stations that have large dumpsters, and they're usually around where the truckers are, and also where RVers go to fill up, because RVers who require diesel like us typically go through trucker gas stations so that we know that we can fit. And with that, sometimes there's dumpsters there. And when I say free, I mean they're not locked, which typically a lot of dumpsters that are out in the open at businesses are locked because they don't want, you know, just random people dumping all their trash and using their space, which makes sense. So they're not locked, and also they don't have a sign that says no public dumping here or illegal to dump your trash here, which basically means, at least to me, that I can put a bag of trash in there and I'm not going to get in trouble for it, or I'm not doing something wrong. Since then, I have programmed my mind basically to search for free dumpsters everywhere we go. So we're in South Dakota now, and driving through town, I just see dumpster after dumpster that's not locked, that doesn't have a sign, and I'm like, free dumpster there, free dumpster there. And I keep telling my husband that as we're driving, and then now he's doing it. He's like, look, there's a free dumpster, and it's just funny. And the same thing happens, like, let's say you bought a car that's new or a car that's new to you, and you never noticed that car really before on the road. But now you see it absolutely everywhere. Everywhere you drive, you're like, oh, they have the same car. They have the same car. Oh, that one's in a different color, or that one's a slightly different model. But you start to notice it, whereas you didn't notice it before. And that happens with a lot of things in our life. And the reason for that is because I believe we are now focused on it because it's something that we own. We know what it looks like. We know what it feels like. We have used our senses to get familiar with it. It's something that we see almost every single day if you're driving, and it just keeps popping up everywhere. So now I want to do a little exercise with you guys to prove that what you focus on grows. So wherever you are right now, I want you to take a moment, whether you're inside your house or you're at your work or you're in your vehicle like I am, or in a park, or just wherever you are. I want you to take a moment and I want you to notice everything that is the color white. Let's just say white. And like if you're in a room, I want you to look and count every single item you can find that's white. So I'm going to pause there and just give you a moment. If you need more time, pause the video. But if not, if you've gotten your number, I want you now to either say it out loud or to think it, however many objects or things you found that are white where you are. And after you've done that, I want you, without taking another look, to tell me how many things you saw around you that were the color blue. I'm guessing you probably didn't notice. Unless you're really, really familiar with your house or wherever you are, you probably didn't really notice anything that was any other color, whether it be blue, red, green, orange, yellow, or black, right? And the reason for that is because you set an intention and you basically told your mind to look for this certain thing. And as you're focused completely on looking for this certain thing and finding them, you're not noticing anything else that's not that thing. I just thought this was such a cool and simple little experiment that I really wanted to share that on this channel because it gave me a lot of proof and showed me actually a lot of what I'm seeing and what I'm not seeing in the world. So we may be looking at something, but we're not actually seeing it. We can be looking around, but we have such a limited sight. You know, like we can be focused on looking at one thing directly in front of us and not see what's going on in the sides. We can't see what's going on behind us or above us unless we feel intuitively that we need to look that direction, or we hear a noise or something and we look that direction. But we're never going to see every single thing that's happening all the time, even that's right in front of us. So what I suggest for when you're trying to manifest using the law of attraction is to start to program your mind to focus and attract whatever it is you're trying to attract. You can do this visually, like when you're meditating. You can take a moment to visualize what it is that you want. Try to feel as if you have it. Think about how you would react or how you would respond if you got that thing, how your life would change, if you'd be running and telling people about it and describing it to someone, or if you're writing down, like if you're journaling or you're making lists of your manifestations, make sure to write down exactly what you want in as much detail as you possibly can. And try not to consciously think about it so much, like to be very, very attached to it, like where you're going out and trying to make it happen, like you're trying to find it, you're trying so hard to make it happen, but to relax and let it come to you. So don't chase, attract what it is that you want. That's the difference. And like I always say, make sure to be mindful of what you're focusing on, because it's just like a magician. They're telling you to look at this thing that they're doing, this trick, while they're with a sleight of hand doing something over here that you're not noticing. So it's not exactly what it seems to be. Just like with mainstream media, if everyone is focused on this one thing that they're sharing in the media over and over and over again, that means they're distracting you from something that's going on over here, what's actually going on behind the scenes, and what's truly actually happening, not just what they're saying is happening. Right now in this Great Awakening, our focus is so critical in what we're choosing to believe in, what we're choosing to pay attention to. And also, like I've said, Our energy is currency. What are you paying attention to? Alright, that's my video for today. I hope that little exercise has helped you see how powerful your mind is, that you can attract whatever it is that you want, that you can program your mind to bring what you want into your life, into your experience, without you having to be desperate and begging and chasing after it. The Matrix is designed to try to make you feel like you are small, that you are powerless, and that you are weak. But I am here to tell you and to show you that you are strong, you are powerful beyond all measure, you create your reality, and you can manifest your dreams. This tip will hopefully help you navigate your life into the direction of where you want to go. Alright, until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Have a wonderful day.